hang out, just chat about VGC in general, what's been going on recently, events and everything like that. So do come and join us if you're at a loose end. It should be very good, hopefully. And I'm going to change the quality because I think the quality is 720p. It should be a bit better. There we go. So, should be no lags tonight either, which would be pretty amazing if we can keep it non-laggy. That would be ideal. Yori, hey, how are you, mate? I hope you're feeling better. I heard you're... yeah, just wanted to make sure that there was no lagging issues and anything. If there was any problems, then I could sort it out before the stream actually started. We originally said through the week it was going to be 9, but I'm going to jump on at 8 today. So, yeah. How are you feeling anyway? I hope you're feeling a lot better than you were when you were saying earlier and not feeling too good. So, yeah. Nils, hi mate, how are you? Yeah, it's been ages since I heard from you, Nils. It's been ages. How are you? How are you both anyway? Stream alright? Hopefully it's all okay tonight. Looking forward to it. We'll get into some games and things like that. We can play the Marowak Serena team, have a few games of that. And then maybe play the Battle Spot doubles. No, not Battle Spot doubles. Best of 3 battler team with that crazy Porygon 2 if you guys would be interested in seeing that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're sick, Yuri. Really sorry. It's rubbish. I hate feeling ill. It's like there's nothing like it's just terrible. Are you still going to Bremen this weekend? Just rest up, mate, for as much as you can if you're still attending, and hopefully you kind of are better for the weekend. Cool. Thanks, Nils. That's great. I'm pleased it's looking good. We'll just hang around for a little bit before and try and wait for some peeps to come in. But, yeah, hopefully no lagging. And that makes me very happy. Oh, yeah, the QR code team from yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Not the best results, but it was a fun team to play. And they were very close. All the games that we played. I think there's 3 games there. So, yeah. Well, Yuri, just make sure, mate, you just get yourself rested up. Make sure you're drinking lots of liquids. Try hot water with lemon and a little bit of honey in there. Another good thing is raw garlic. Raw garlic, it might sound disgusting, but it's an antimicrobial. So, what it does when you eat garlic raw, like a clove, is it grabs onto all the bad bacteria and excretes it out of your body. So it's extremely good for getting rid of bad bacteria, which when you're not well, you obviously your immune system's down, your white blood level count up and everything like that. So it does help with that, and it should maybe alleviate. So get chugging on the garlic, and guarantee it will help, but it might be a bit horrible to do at some points. But there's a little tip for you all if you're ill. Kombucha is good as well, but I don't know how easy it is for you guys to get kombucha. But yeah, I hope you're feeling better, and I really do hope you're feeling better for the weekend, Jury. There's nothing worse when you've got an event coming up than feeling bad. So fingers crossed, mate. I will be thinking about you. Nils, maybe I'm not staying the whole stream. Need to pack stuff for Bremen. Nils, you can't leave the stream. Pack later. It'll be fine. When do you leave for Bremen? When do you leave for Bremen? I need to know. And Jory, yes, the garlic is the good thing. We've got a few more people kicking around, but we'll just wait. I guess we should wait till 8 before we actually start doing anything, but it'll be fine. What do you guys think of the new Ultra Beasts that got released or announced yesterday? They're pretty cool. Jury, you could definitely, I think if you haven't got a team that you're settled on, I could definitely give you a pace spin of the best of 3 battler team that I played against Thomas with. It's pretty cool. It's very cool, and it will definitely 100% catch people off guard. Like, they will not expect what the team is setting up to do. It looks like it's one thing and it's completely different. So it looks like your standard AFK call, but it's as far away from that as you could probably get. So let me know. I can hit you up with a paste bin or a copy of the team after the stream if you want to try it out and see if you like it. It might be worth giving a go. But as an option for you, there's obviously the Marowak team in Serena as well. I don't know if I'd want to take that into a tournament though. It's pretty solid, but I think there's a lot of room for improvement with it. I think that like the things that you need to make sure that you're kind of countering going into Bremen this weekend are obviously Scarf Tapu Fini. That's like one big thing that you need to make sure that you've got some sort of tech against that Sork strategy with Tapu Koko, Tapu Bulu and Kartana, because that'll probably be used quite a lot. I would say that I would be prepping for well, there's obviously Salamon's Metagross as well. That'll be there or thereabouts. Nihiligo, Tapu Koko, again, very strong. Hard Trick Room as well, had that big result in the recent US regional, so that's something else that you need to kind of keep in mind for. And Snorlax, I think Snorlax may make a bit of a comeback. It's kind of went a bit quiet on the Snorlax front since Worlds, but I totally think that Siri keeps going off. I don't know what it is. Must be every time I say Serena, it kicks on. It's weird. Stupid Siri. But yeah, there's a lot to think about, but as long as you're kind of comfortable going in against most matchups, you should be alright in Swiss. So, Nils, tomorrow 7 evening is my flight, but I have only 3 hours after work. Go home, have 20 minutes to take a shower. That's plenty of time. What are you talking about? It's plenty of time to get ready. Don't worry about it. Hey man, how are you doing? South Grand VGC, how are you, mate? How are you doing? Ghidorah VGC, hey, how are you, mate? How's everything? I'm sorry if I totally butchered your name there. I'm probably the worst person with names and pronouncing them, but I will try my best. As many of the other guys on here will tell you time and time again, they probably have to phonetically spell it out for me so I say it properly. So if I see you at an event anytime soon, just put me right and make sure I'm saying it correctly. Mad Captain, hi. How are you, man? Watching from my Bremen hotel room. Ah, nice. You're already there, ready, prepping, getting yourself ready. Man, I wish you all the best this weekend. I think you're going to have a really good run this weekend and just enjoy the tournament. What is the call this weekend? I don't know. It's so difficult. I think just play something solid, something that you're comfortable with. You know, I'd be tempted to play, if I was going into it seriously, there's a few things I would think I would definitely be looking at, and a hard Trick Room switch with Torkoal would be one thing I'd look at. I do like Torkoal at the minute. I think I probably have been testing around that Scarf Tapu Fini, maybe, with or Rain as well. Rain with some Sork strategy. But if you guys haven't seen my best of 3 battler this week, then the team in that will play that tonight on the channel, because I can show you, because I would be very tempted to maybe play something like that this weekend. But it's hard to say what the play is. It's like I was saying before, with Jury, I think the things that you need to watch out for and just make sure you have good text for and you're prepared for are things like the Scarfed Finny with Sork, with the Kartana, Tapu Koko Bulu stuff. I think Snorlax Clefairy, fast Snorlax Clefairy is another thing you might want to make sure that you've got some way around. That hard Trick Room team that we saw do really well in that recent US regional, because I think it didn't do well by accident. I think the format kind of suits that as well at the moment. Mimikyu, something else that seems to have been picking up a lot of popularity with all the Metagross, the Marowaks and things like that going around. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, thanks. Really pleased to be back doing the stream. I missed it last week, so it's really nice to be here with you guys this week. Hopefully we have some good matches. But yeah, thanks, I'm good. Are we going to waste everyone with Serena? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Jay's Face is now following us. thank you so much for the follow, Jason. It's great to have you on the channel with us finally. Great to have you following. Thanks for that, mate. Yeah, we're gonna waste people with Serena tonight. I think that would be good. We'll definitely play the Serena team. And Jury, you have a team that's pretty weak to Lele. I don't know how popular Lele will be. With all the Metagross and things going around at the minute, you might be alright, but you know my opinion on Lele. I think Lele is one of the best Tapus, if not the best Tapu. So there'll be people playing it. It's just so powerful. But it's always good to have a dog type in your team, and I know that kind of conflicts the fairy weakness there, but it's always nice to have something, I think, just to switch into those big psychic type attacks, because that's the thing that you want to have a kind of soak up a sponge for, because having nothing to switch into psychic in psychic terrain, and you can't change the terrain, it puts you in a really tight spot. So maybe look at that. Oh, so that was a mistake, Jace. So yeah, go on, hit that unfollow button. You're not wanted. I'm only kidding. I'm surprised it's taken you this long to follow. Actually, I thought you'd be one of the first ones, the part of the Porridge fanboy club, but obviously not. Niels has plans against Lele. I think everyone should have plans against Lele. It'll probably be pick up popularity. And you know the other thing as well is Tapu Lele and Drifblim isn't bad at the minute. It's kind of it's definitely like the Drifblim does well against those Salamence Metagross cores. And you know, access to Tailwind, Shadow Ball, super strong. It's good against Marowak. And you can kind of invest in your Drifblim to make sure that you're even KOing like the majority of like not massively bulky Marowak. So you know it's good. And once you get that Tailwind up, if you've got a way to stop the Trick Room potentially, if that's your way around it, then you know it's going to be difficult for you. Nihiligo's another thing that I would maybe look at using. But yeah, I don't know. The Razor, hey mate, how are you? Great to have you joining us this evening. And Jace, I legit fell asleep during the only other stream I caught. You fell asleep during the stream. That makes me sad inside. That hits me right there. I'm only kidding. Right, we've got quite a few of us. It's just after 8, so let's hop onto the battle spot. So, we want to see the Serena team, okay? Is that right? This is the best of 3 battler team. I'm not going to lock it in, but just to show you guys, that's the crazy AFK core that we might feature later on. Nils, you know what the plan is. You shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Can't wait for London if I get there. Yeah, there is. I think London's going to be insanely good this year. I'm like looking forward to seeing everyone at London. I think it's going to be an extremely good tournament. The Razor, thank you so much for the follow, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, London's going to be great. If whoever can attend, it's always going to be an amazing event, an amazing weekend. That was such a delayed ping, but at least we got the ping in anyway. But yeah, I think the format's going to change quite a bit as well running up to London. But it should kind of settle down, I think, before London, which will make it easier for players going in. And Bob's your uncle. We've got the birthday boy on the channel, Nido Rich. So it is Rich's birthday today. So if any of you guys know him, do wish him a happy birthday. He's a great guy, and I'm super pleased that we've bumped into him, because I was going to say if he actually joined the stream, because he was planning, he said he might come on the stream and join us. So I was going to actually give him a battle because it was his birthday. So this works out perfectly. So what's he running? He's got Tapu Fini, Alola Muck, Tapu Koko, Salamence, Celesteela and Mudsdale. You've got to expect that Salamence. I wonder if he runs weakness policy with his Muck. Bulldoze and weakness policy Muck. That is something I've thought about before, and it could work. It's not bad, but maybe not as well. So, what are we going to do here? We could go our Salamence Metagross here, to be honest. We definitely need... thing is... yeah, Salamence Metagross. Because I don't really fear it with my Salamence and Metagross too much. I think we definitely need our Marowak here, and probably Finny as well. Marowak and Finny, let's go for that. And Rich is probably looking at this thinking, excellent, I know the leads off. I've got them. I've got you. But I'll lock in anyway. So you can show off your Whimsicott techs in London, Eraser. Whimsicott's so good. And it's weird that it's taken like nearly a year for people to really kind of jump on the Whimsicott bandwagon. The prankster ability is so good. And as we saw Ryota use it at Worlds, he did extremely well with it. So I don't think that's going to go down in usage stats at all. So we see Rich lead off with Tapu Koko and Muck. So we are going to get an Intimidate off with our Salamence, which is going to be super, super, super handy for taking those big attacks from that Muck. Tapu Koko poses some issues for us here, though. So what do we do? What do we expect? You know, the thing is, one big thing that we could kind of expect maybe is... do we just go for the Bulldoze with Salamence, maybe? Tapu Koko probably goes for a Volt Switch, you've got to imagine here. Or it goes for a Gigavolt Havoc. That's the other thing. Could go for the Gigavolt Havoc into Metagross. Does he? I'm just going to risk it and go for the Earthquake straight in. So there's the Muck withdrawn. Are we going to see Celesteela? No, Mudsdale. Okay. We're going to see this Koko. Koko just protects. Which is fine, because I don't mind this too much. I know we're going to activate that stamina ability on the Mudsdale. But we can kind of play around this a little bit from here. We do activate our weakness policy, which is the main thing. We don't need Salamence beside us anymore. We've got that. We've procced that. So I think the next thing we need to do is try and figure out what we're going to do to deal with this Mudsdale. So you get a +2 Earthquake off, which is quite nice. Do some extra damage, but we're kind of proccing that Mudsdale's stamina ability more and more. Right, so what I'm going to do here is... yeah. I'm going to switch out Salamence, just so we've got that Intimidate to bring back in on the Mudsdale. And I'm going to get... okay, Marowak in. Okay, so we see Salamence come in for Rich. Hey Mitch! Hi. Thanks for joining the stream. It's great to have you on this evening. Sorry guys if I'm missing the chat as well. I'm just trying to concentrate on this match. Mr. Gratz, hey, how are you, mate? Okay, so we see Salamence come in. Mudsdale just go for a Protect here. We protect with our Metagross. So I think the thing that we could do here... oh, you know what worries me a little bit is that this Mudsdale might have Tectonic Rage. I need to get an Intimidate onto the Mudsdale, so I am going to switch it in, and I'm going to go for a Zen Headbutt into it as well. Because as long as the Koko's in the back, we kind of want to have our Marowak still sticking around. But we need to try to deal with this Mudsdale. We're really looking now at getting Finny onto the field. Oh, that Flamethrower does so much damage. I don't know if we're going to be able to take -1 high horsepower, but we might. This Metagross is super bulky, but nah, we're not going to be able to take that. But this does give us a free opportunity to get our Tapu Fini in, which is fine, because anything, like if the Mudsdale switches out, yeah, and I think, yeah, what we can do is just go for maybe a Dragon Pulse into the Salamence and just a Muddy Water. That should take down the Mudsdale. It might protect. We might see the Koko come in on that Salamence slot, but Salamence being floaty as well isn't affected by the Misty Terrain, so our Dragon Pulse isn't going to be reduced in power at all. Pocket Champ Jace, hey, how are you, mate? Yeah, sorry about the timing tonight. I did say through the week that it was going to be 9 p.m, but we kind of put it back a little bit earlier. Ooh, we see a Draco Meteor from the opposing Salamence into ours. We should take this, though, with the Assault Vest quite comfortably, which we do. And we're going to get a Dragon Pulse off. This should take it down to about 50% maybe, or maybe a little bit more. But no, it is Assault Vest as well, you've got to think. And we do get the Muddy Water off. This will take down the Mudsdale, which makes life a little bit easier for our Marowak when it does come back in. And we don't have that threat to deal with. And we've got to start thinking now about what Rich maybe has as his 4th Pokemon, because we've seen 3 of them. I wonder if it is the Celesteela or not. But you've got to think the next... whatever happens next. Ah, it's the Muck, of course. We saw that at the very start, so that's fine. Okay. Now we are in a bit of a pickle here, because if Muck goes for... because we can't protect Finny because we are Specs. I could switch in Marowak. But he doesn't... does he know we're Specs? I don't know if we can... Let's switch in Marowak. And we're already locked into Muddy Water, so that's fine. We can maybe try and cycle and intimidate this next turn. Or if things are looking awkward, then... so Muck protects, that's fine. Okay. That kind of lets us off the hook a little bit. And we see another Draco Meteor. This is going to be into Marowak. But the Misty Terrain is going to be reducing the power there. So that's fine. Yeah, we did wish him happy birthday, Jace. Definitely. I didn't forget. So get another Muddy Water into the Salamence. Okay, so now we can start playing around a bit. So I'm just gonna I mean, we could Flare Blitz and Muddy Water. I don't know if it's going to be enough to take down the Muck, though, because you've got to think that it's Berry. I think while we've got the opportunity, I'm going to switch in Salamence for Finny. David Craig 101, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, mate. Great to have you on the stream with us all tonight. Hopefully you enjoy it and come back. So we're just playing Nido Rich at the minute, for those of you that have just kind of come in the middle of this match. It is Rich's birthday today, but we didn't schedule this. Kind of just popped up on the battle spot, so that was pretty cool, and it's really nice to have him featured here. So what we're trying to do at the minute, we're getting an Intimidate onto this Muck. Salamence here is really not a threat at all to anything we've got out in the field. Just going to detect with Marowak, just to avoid any knockoff damage. See a Draco into that slot again, and there's the knockoff into the Marowak slot. Okay. So I think we could probably get away with doing some chip. I'm going to go for a substitute with Marowak now, because I don't think the Draco will break that sub now. I don't really want to go for a Dragon Pulse into the Muck because of the Misty Terrain. It's reducing its power, so I'm going to go for a Flamethrower. There's every chance that we might... oh no, we won't burn it at all, so ignore me because the Misty Terrain's up. But it will be doing more damage than the Dragon Pulse, I'd imagine. So there's just another Draco. Again, doing less damage than before. So Marowak eating that up. And there's a Flamethrower. So let's see. Doing tiny. But the chip damage is important here for us. And we need to kind of... the main thing is kind of preserving our Marowak while we can. So we take the knockoff. Sub's going to take that. But we still keep our... right, so we can potentially detect here. and switch in Finny. Because maybe a Flare Blitz and a Moonblast might be enough to take down the Muck. And you've got to expect the Muck might protect you to kind of protect on the detect from the Marowak. Yeah, okay. So this next turn we've got that guaranteed. Okay, oh maybe not though. We see a Bulldoze. This is a smart play from Rich. But we can just cycle another Intimidate and go for that Moonblast. Or we go for Muddy Waters maybe. Muddy Waters might be better because the accuracy drops might be better, and if the Salamence decides to switch out for Koko. Moonblast is probably better. Yeah, because I don't really want to take down the Salamence at the moment. It's kind of sitting doing nothing on the field, so... Let's see. So no switch out from the Salamence again. We bring in our Ments. We'll get another Intimidate, which is going to be pretty important against this Muck. There's a Flamethrower into Finny. I wonder if he's going for the double into it. The Poison Jab maybe. We're still outspeeding the Muck, which is really good. Okay. So maybe a Moonblast and a Dragon Pulse will be enough to take it down this next turn. Maybe. And there's a Poison Jab into the Finny. But it's -2, so we should be taking this. Not a critical hit though. Oh, that is the game gone. Okay. That is super unfortunate, really. Let's go for a Bulldoze. Try and get some damage onto this Muck. Oh. Let's see, we might be still able to do something here. Maybe. Muck just protecting, so we're wasting a turn here. And both Salamence is just bulldozing. Let's go for the Dragon Pulse and the Flare Blitz into the Muck. And let's see if it's enough. Thing is, the recoil is going to be big. We're going to take Bulldoze damage from the Salamence, even though it's -2 attack. I don't know. Then we still got to deal with the Tapu Koko when that comes back in, and it's probably got Dazzling Gleam, and it's probably going to be able to kind of clean up. So there's the switch. There's the Salamence going out. Keeping it for later on, resetting all those drops. Tapu Koko coming in. Right, is this double up enough? Might be. Okay, it is. We do tear that down. The problem is now that we've got the Salamence to come in. It can Draco our Ments. And a Dazzling Gleam from the Koko. I think we're going to have to kind of rely on maybe Draco Meteor missing. Potentially. I'm going to detect Marowak here. And just go for a Dragon Pulse into Salamence. So we should take a Dazzling Gleam from the Koko. But we won't take a Draco. So there's a Dazzling Gleam. Hopefully he's going for maybe doubling into the Marowak to get rid of it. Hoping that's enough to take us down. Flamethrower. Yes, so we get it. Okay. We get the Dragon Pulse into the Ments. Now we've got to hope that a Flare Blitz is going to be enough to take down the Coco, which it should be. We are on -1 though, which is a bit awkward. But I don't think we're going to be able to take 2 Dazzling Gleams, not from this range. So, and I don't think we're going to be able to take another Dazzling Gleam with our Ments. So let's lock in and hope. Let's see. There's a Dazzling Gleam. Ments goes down. It's all about the Marowak. Can you reclaim this victory for us? Come on. Come on. Is it going to be enough? It's not. And Marowak goes down. Takes itself down, doesn't want to go down. Really good game to Rich. A bit unfortunate with that critical hit, but you know, that's the cards that we dealt, and Rich played that really well. Very good start to the stream. Right, let's catch up. And again, happy birthday to Rich. So, what's been going on in the chat? The chat's gone crazy. Sorry if there's anyone come in and said hi and I've missed you. Hi, welcome to the stream. Do you guys want another game with this team? We maybe feature the Serena. But that game was long. Yeah, it was a long game. Yeah. It was a long game. Do you guys want to see this team again? Should we have another game with it? I think we should probably have another game. Or do you want to see the best of 3 battler team? Or will that spoil it for you guys that maybe haven't seen the best of 3 battler? Let me know. I'm easy. I can change teams. We can keep playing with this one a bit. Let's have another game of this one, and then we can always go on to the other team. Yeah, Jace. Yeah, let's go with Serena again. So we've got our next opponent, Gru from France. What is Gru bringing? It just reminds me of Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. How cute is baby Groot as well? Like the cutest thing ever. Sorry, let's get on with the battle. Sorry, I get really sidetracked when I think of Groot. There's just like an image I have in my head. So we've got Alola Ninetales, Arcanine, Tapu Fini, Garchomp, Kartana, and Tapu Koko. So we've got an AFK call here, supported by the Alola Ninetales, which has probably got the Aurora Veil. Garchomp, Coco, Arcanine is his kind of standard call, just with an AFK call kind of pegged in on top of it. Really solid team, so let's see what we can do to get around this one. Kind of tempted to lead off with Metagross here. Like Metagross is really, really good against Ninetales, especially if it's not sashed as well. You can take it down with a single bullet punch. I think it will lead with Salamence Metagross. I am going to bring Marowak, and I am going to bring Finny as well. And hopefully in the next game we can bring Serena. We've got to bring it at some point. And you've not seen the best of 3 battler yet. Salkrin, you need to go and watch it. It's great. We've got Thomas on this week, the Sax lad. So it's really exciting, really good. And game 1 up today, so game 2 will be up tomorrow. And if it goes through game 3, who knows? It will be on Saturday, so do check it out. The team that I'm using this week is kind of fun as well. So we see my opponent, Gru, lead off with Ninetales and Tapu Fini. We'll get the hail up. We do see that our Salamence is faster than the Tapu Fini. I mean, we're not really too threatened here with our Metagross. We can quite happily go for... we know that the Fini's not scarfed. We can go for a Bulldoze if we want. And potentially a Bullet Punch as well. Which is kind of what I'm kind of thinking might be the best play here, because it's kind of conflicting if you've got the Ninetales. Like the Ninetales wants to go for an attack with the Salamence on the field, but at the same time you've got the Metagross sitting next to it, so I don't know. We might see a Protect. No Protect though. We do get the Bullet Punch off. This should take it down to its Sash or pick up the KO. Nido Rich, you're following. Hi. Thanks for the follow, mate, and thank you so much for the game, and happy birthday as well. Great to have a game against you today on the channel. Whoa, okay. So that is not cool. We take a massive critical hit on our Salamence. What is with crits tonight? And we lose our Ments without getting the Bulldoze off, which is not ideal at all. Take a Moonblast as well from the Finny in the process. Salamence like takes blizzards from like Ninetales all day long. Like all day long. This Ments that I've got now is it's calc to take, I think. I've EV'd it so it takes an Acid Spray from a Nihiliga, Scoff Nihiliga, and then a Life Orb Dazzling Gleam from a Coco, which is ridiculous. So it takes blizzards in its sleep. So critical hit, huge there. I'm sad. Super Saiyan Dashi, thank you so much for the follow. Right, so what do we do here? I mean, we probably kind of just cover our backs by not allowing the Ninetales to get the Aurora Veil set up and just go for Muddy Water here. Yeah. Because by not going for the Bullet Punch, you know, we risk the Aurora Veil going up, and we just definitely do not want that. We get a Muddy Water off. It's not going to be doing very much, but we kind of have to hope for maybe some accuracy drops here. We'll see. No accuracy drops, but the Finny going for a Moonblast. Is this Specs Finny? Yeah, I imagine it probably is. Okay. The problem is as well with losing Salamence, like the way we did there to that critical hit, we lose a way to deal with Kartana, which is not ideal at all. So you see Arcanine come in, Intimidate doesn't affect Metagross because of the clear body. But I've got to think that Finny is probably locked into Moonblast at the moment. But I mean, I'm just going to protect Metagross this turn and just go for Muddy Water. We've got no reason not to, and then we can potentially switch Metagross out the next turn, depending on what this Arcanine speed tier is like. Hopefully it hasn't got Wild Charge. Might do though. Yeah, and there's a Wild Charge. So we should have switched in. Yeah. And now this game is totally going away from us. We should have switched in the Marowak there. That would have helped us out. We should have maybe thought a bit more about that before we played that turn. We're going to proc a Berry. No Berry procking on the Arcanine though. But unfortunately, Finny is going to go down. But that Arcanine is probably in Bullet Punch range, I would say now. And depending what my opponent has in the back, if he has got that Kartana, and if we can take the Finny down, we should be alright. Bullet Punch. Ooh, is it going to take it down? And let's just protect Marowak this turn in hope that the Bullet Punch is enough to take this Arcanine down. Gotta kind of hope that it is. Is it going to be enough? It should be. Yeah. We might see a Muddy Water come out here from the Finny. A Scald into the Marowak. Okay. It's still a bit awkward because I think we still probably... No, we might go down to a Scald. We might be able to take a Scald. One Scald maybe. But it depends what my opponent's... Oh, it's Garchomp. GG all day long. Because we're going to have a Tech Rage coming out now, and it will probably be into that Marowak slot. Yeah, I mean, there's not really too much we can do at all here. We can protect the Marowak, maybe scout out for Scarf maybe, if it goes Rock Slide instead of Earthquake, but it's likely that it's just going to Tech Rage. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to lock the game up for us. Like I said at the start of the game, I think losing the Salamence to the crit just made it extremely difficult for us to deal with, so never mind. We've not had the kindest cards tonight. We are going to see the Tech Rage. This will probably be into... Yeah, Metagross. We might survive this, but even if we survive it, I don't think we've got much chance to as soon as a Garchomp kind of comes onto the field, I don't think we've got much in a way of getting around it. Scald into the Marowak. Do we take it? Nah, no way. No way. It's a good game to my opponent, because this is going to be the end of the game. Like, if we just had the Salamence around, I think we might have been able to, because we wouldn't have kept it in, maybe switching it out, and then, but never mind, never mind. Probably just going to see the Garchomp go for an Earthquake. Finny Protect, maybe here. So, what am I missing in the chat? We need a Pizza Express group in London. I would definitely be up for that. That would be great. Was that a Flamethrower on the Garchomp? Definitely was Flamethrower. That's interesting. Good game to my opponent. Grew. Critical hit kind of punished us really badly early on. So, guys, do you want? We'll have one more game with this team, and then we might move on to our other team. Have you guys got many? Are you guys going to many regionals in the next week or so, or special event in Bilbao? Is anyone attending that? And hi, Nigel. Nice to see you on the stream with us all. What's going on? Where is everyone? So, someone is scared of cart. Yeah, someone is definitely scared of cart, I think. But it gets around Intimidate cycling, I guess, in a way. But I don't know. I think if you're running Sword Stance with Chomp, I think I'd always go. It would make sense to go Fire Fang. So maybe they're not a Sword Stance variant. Jace, I would attend Bilbao, but I wouldn't want to end up on stream. That commentary would ruin me watching my match back. The commentary would be great. I'd even put on an Irish accent for you, maybe. You'd love it. Jace, you know you want to be on stream. That is your dream. I've heard you talk in your sleep. Okay, so we've got our next opponent. Maybe we get a chance to bring Serena here. Maybe not. So we've got Mandibuzz, Tapu Koko, Garchomp, Arcanine, Alolan Ninetales, and Tapu Lele. So again, another pretty solid team. How are we going to approach this? Another Ninetales as well. But with the Lele here, it makes it a bit more difficult to bring the Ments. Maybe we bring our Mandibuzz this time around. I don't know if we've got much in a way of... Outside of Ninetales, Metagross isn't really... I guess Metagross is decent against Lele and Ninetales, but that's about it. I think we'll forego bringing it this time around. Definitely want Marowak. And do we want Salamence maybe? The Intimidate. Serena's not bad as well. Yeah, let's go with Serena. Let's bring the Serena this time around. So. And Zero Twisted, you going to Hartford? Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. You know, I've always wanted to attend a US regional. Maybe next year. Maybe in the spring I might see if I can attend one. I think it would be a lot of fun. I think it would be great. So, good luck to you at Hartford as well. Who we got? Christine Jen, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. The commentary was great. Yeah, thanks, Theresa. The commentary is always great. We've got like Jay is amazing. Marcus is amazing. We've the whole crew. Sebi is great. Nino is amazing. The commentaries. I love the European guys. They're brilliant. Matt as well. Can't ever forget Matt. So, we've got Garchomp, Ninetales. We could go for a Moonblast into the Garchomp. There's every chance that it probably might just Tech Rage though, and we're probably going to see an Aurora Veil go up here. So I'm kind of tempted to bring in Serena, although... Does my opponent launch the Tech Rage off right now, or go for a Sword Stance maybe? I'd say probably go for the Tech Rage now. So I'm going to bring in Serena, and I'm going to go for a Tailwind while I've got the opportunity to with Mandibuzz. And let's hope this Ninetales doesn't go for a Blizzard. We kind of are banking on it going for an Aurora Veil right now. Yeah, there's the Aurora Veil, so that's fine. And let's see if we see a Tech Rage come out. No, just a Rock Slide. So we could have kept Finny in. Okay. And we flinch. That's not ideal. I think we just protect with Serena and we try and get this Tailwind off and hope we can take a Blizzard and a Rock Slide. I mean, we should do. Siri going off again. Every time I say Serena or mention Serena, Siri kind of pipes up. I need to put my phone in the other room when I'm doing these videos, especially playing this team, I swear. Go on then, Lee. Give us your Irish accent. I can't do that, Jace. I've got to save that for a special occasion. Yeah. Nigel, I'm in a buoyant mood this evening. UK still providing goods this week in the VGC World Cup. They definitely are. So can we take this Rock Slide? I think we do with Mandibuzz. We get the Tailwind. Excellent. That's a massive help. Okay, do we take the hill? Oh, we don't get residual damage from the hill, of course, because we've got Overcoat, which I need to not forget. So, do we go for the all-out pummeling into Ninetales or not? Or do we go for... I feel like maybe we do. Just to get some damage onto it. It might protect as well. If it does, we break the sash. So that's fine. And we're going to be able to take another Rock Slide from the Garchomp. So Garchomp withdrawing. I am just going to roost with my Mandibuzz. Ninetales staying on the field. And I think what we need to do is try and taunt that opposing Mandibuzz that's just come in. Stop that getting the Tailwind up. Because you've got to imagine the Tapu Lele will probably come in when this Ninetales goes down. Okay, so we do decent-ish damage to it. Get the roost off. Put Mandibuzz onto that Misty Terrain, which will take away its ice weakness. Ooh, we see Icy Wind. Okay. I kind of prefer that to Blizzard, to be honest. Because Serena should still be... Will Serena be outspeeding Ninetales? I don't think it will. Zingle VGC is just subscribed, so thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Do keep Serena around for later. I think we just Trop Kick into the Ninetales, and I'm gonna taunt the Mandibuzz, stop the Tailwind from that end. Yeah, we don't add speed after the Icy Wind drop. But as long as we get through this turn, we should be alright, because whatever we bring in will be outspeeding that Ninetales. Namely Tapu Fini, which will allow us to get off another roost with Mandibuzz and kind of keep it on the field. So let's just lock in with that. I'm just going to Muddy Water and then just going to roost again with Mandibuzz. What am I missing? Can't forget Dory. No, we can't forget Matt. Matt is super cool. Week 3, Jason, UK is 3-0 against Canada this week so far. Hey Ash, how are you doing? How are you, mate? Thanks for coming on the stream. So we see my opponent here just switching the Tapu Lele for the Ninetales, preserving it for later on. Get the Muddy Water off. And get some accuracy drops as well, which is pretty big. We get the roost off with our Mandibuzz, and we'll see what the opposing Mandibuzz goes for here. Probably foul play it into something. You've got to imagine. Oh, a Snarl. Tapu Fini avoids. We get super lucky there. Okay. And have we got one more turn of Tailwind left? I think. No, our Tailwind does end now. But my opponent's Auroraville does finish as well, which is quite nice. So let's go for another Muddy Water and let's get another Tailwind set up while we can. And what does this Lele go for? Maybe a Psychic into the Fini's the better play, to be honest. Get rid of that. You don't really need to worry about the Mandibuzz too much. Oh, we see a taunt, but oh, that Muddy Water accuracy drop comes in so big for us there. I guess we're getting a bit of luck on our end now, so that's alright. We get another accuracy drop as well. Another Snarl from the Mandibuzz. It does make contact with the Tapu Fini. We are going to get our Tailwind up though, which is the big thing. Okay, so I mean, we just go for another Muddy Water, right, and then just foul play it into. Did the Mandibuzz's taunt wear off? Yeah, it did. Let's go for taunt into the Mandibuzz. Stop that Tailwinding. Shiny Rowlet, hi. Hi, welcome to the stream. So we're going to get a Muddy Water off with our Tapu Fini. Get another accuracy drop. This is insane. If that Lele hits here, that's just, I guess, orange here on our side of the field. Bad, I mean. Never had 3 accuracy drops in a row, but that is like, I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for my opponent now. So let us, let's go for a foul play into, I guess, just into the Mandibuzz, get some damage off onto it, because we're not doing too much with these Muddy Waters at the moment. Do hit our next Muddy Water. This will take down the Lele. And do we get another accuracy drop on the Mandibuzz? Maybe. No, not this time. That's fair enough. And get a little bit of chip into the Mandibuzz. And another Snarl. So we might want to think about maybe switching Fini out now. Just to reset those drops. We obviously don't want to switch our Mandibuzz out. But I wonder what's going to come in. Maybe the Ninetales. Oh, there's the Garchomp. Okay. I don't think a foul play, and we can't lose Fini. Fini's too important for us to lose right now. So I'm going to switch in Marowak, because that is expendable. We need, I kind of feel like we need Fini to deal with the Mandibuzz and the Garchomp. Like, if we lose Fini, you know, Marowak's not really going to be doing too much. So, and just go for a foul play into the Garchomp here. We might just see, Rock Slide come out from the Garchomp as well. So we did get the foul play. Maybe the next one takes it down. Sword Stance. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. There's a foul play from the Mandibuzz into Marowak. Okay, so we could have actually just kept I'll go for Shadowbone and kind of got to match the Tailwind really from the opposing Mandibuzz. Or do I just go for a foul play into the Garchomp? Because he either Earthquakes or he Rock Slides. He's probably going to Rock Slide. And there's every chance Rock Slide could miss. So let's go for a foul play into it. I think my opponent's going to pull this back though. Now Rock Slide does hit both targets. Nothing survives. And yeah, the Mandibuzz is going to get the Tailwind up. And that is going to be game for us. Wow, we haven't won one single game with this team tonight. That is a bit unfortunate, a bit disappointing. We'll have a couple of games with our best of 3 battler team after this one. That is unfortunate. Sorry guys, we haven't even really featured the Serena very much. And there is nothing we can do against this Garchomp, unless it's... Yeah, there's no way. There's no way we do anything against it. We'll go for a Moonblast into it, but we'll probably see just an Earthquake, and that will be enough to take down Finny. Tech Rage. There we go. Just making sure. So, a bit disappointing, but good game to my opponent. Really kind of picking their moment well, knowing when, you know, I took my eye off the ball a bit with when the Tailwinds and things were going to end. We should have been a bit more aware of when the counter was. My opponent like really picking his moment perfectly to Sword Stance up, knowing that the Tailwind was going to end the next turn, and then from there just kind of go on a rampage and saving that Tech Rage right until the last minute as well. You know, we first turn made switches thinking that it might come out there, but regardless, it's fine. Should we have one more game with this team, or should we play? Let's play the best of 3 battler team, yeah. Am I going to Bremen? I'm not going to Bremen, unfortunately. I'm going away on a family vacation, so on holiday with my girlfriend's family and their kids. So it'll be a lot of fun, but I won't be in Bremen, unfortunately. But it should be a really good event. Are you going over to Bremen, Shani Ralat? I assume you are. Where are we with the chat? Your army of Salandit shall conquer the world. Ha. Should we play with the... I think we play with the best of 3 battler team. We might have a bit more luck with that. I'm super disappointed that we've not had many good results with that. We've had a little bit unfortunate cards dealt with it, I guess, tonight, but it's always nice to get a win. So we'll play this team. I don't know if you guys have seen the best of 3 battler yet, but this is quite a unique Porygon too. So we'll see if we can get it working here, and it's quite fitting because we've got our first opponent and they've got a Porygon Z. So we've got another Ninetales, we've got an Alolan Persian, Porygon Z, Tapu Koko, Gyarados, and Snorlax. So how are we going to approach this one? I think Gigalith here is going to be pretty huge for us. We've got to watch out for the fake out from that Persian. So let's bring Coco. Maybe Coco, Cortana. Oh well, Cortana, maybe not. Like Cortana's going to be really good here. Maybe we don't bring Porygon 2. Yeah, let's not bring Porygon 2 to this game. Let's bring Gigalith and Finny or Arcanine? Maybe Finny, because changing the terrain is going to be quite handy for us. But then Arcanine, does give us access to Bulldoze as well. Let's go with Arcanine. And the Intimidate's always handy if we can start cycling it on things like No Sid 417. Thank you so much for the sub. That is amazing. Thank you. And Jason, your Porygon 2 is crazy fun, bud. Haha, love the first match. I'm pleased you enjoyed it. It is crazy as well. It's like it's totally unexpected. So I think it does catch players off. And would catch players off. So, and yeah, I'm going. Ethan, you're in Liverpool. Yeah, Ethan, you're going. So that's cool, man. That is really cool. Oh, that is super annoying that you forgot your password and then couldn't remember it. I always do that. I do that continuously. So. What are we going to do? We've got Porygon Z Persian out at the moment. We know there's a fake out coming from somewhere, don't we? Could double protect, but then there's a conversion. Z conversion. I think I'm going to just double into the Porygon Z here with a Sacred Sword and a Twinkle Tackle. So we see fake out into the Kartana. We get the Twinkle Tackle off into this Porygon Z. I don't know if this will KO, but it should do some decent damage to it and put it on its way to picking up the kill. I do like Twinkle Tackle on Coco as well. I think that's quite a good shout at the moment, especially with all the dog types kind of coming back into the format, Salons and stuff like that. But as you see, it's not strong enough to pick up the KO there on Porygon Z, which is a bit of a shame. And it is going to be conversion. And what types are going to turn into? Electric? To an electric type. Okay. You can probably... I mean, again, we just double into it really because one of our attacks is going to take it down, right? We could even protect the Corcor, to be honest, because the Corcor protect, I think you're probably more likely to go into the Corcor thinking that the Kartana, now its sash is broke, will protect. We still actually outspeed it. Is that going to be... It's not enough. There's a Snarl, Corcor avoids. And maybe attacks into Kartana here. That's super weird. Okay. It's super weird that we outsped it, especially after the conversion boosts. I don't know. Maybe it's like super bulky. Okay. So I guess we can just go Dazzling Gleam. What's my opponent got? He might have the Snorlax in the back as well, so we might want to keep Kartana around for later on. So let's bring in Gigalith now. King of the X Roads. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Thank you so much. Great to have you on the channel with us all. So we get the Dazzling Gleam off with Coco. Do some good damage to the Persian. We see a Volt Switch from the opposing type of Coco into our Gigalith. We are able to take that a lot better than what the Kartana would have done. And we'll see what my opponent's last Pokemon is. It is a Snorlax. So it's probably a good idea keeping that Kartana around for later on. We just see a Snarl come out from the Persian. Okay. So now might be a good time to start cycling some Intimidates. I'm going to Volt Switch out into Persian. I'm going to go for a curse with Gigalith. We'll go out into Arcanine. And we'll see what the Snorlax goes for. Could be a belly drum set. Did you see another snarl from the Persian come out? Let's see what the Snorlax belly drum. Okay. So the curse is not going to save our skin here, really, is it? We need to just get rid of this Persian, to be honest. So, what can we do? I feel like we maybe just Flare Blitz and I mean, if you're my opponent, I mean, you go for the Arcanine, right? Because the Gigalith, I mean, the Gigalith is a bit of an issue, but would you high horsepower into that? I'm going to protect Gigalith this turn. Okay, so we see the Persian switch out. Coco going to come in. It is going to take a Flare Blitz, which should take it down now. Okay, let's see who this Snorlax targets. It's into the Gigalith. Okay, so we get away with that. But I guess this is alright because all we do now is we attack with Gigalith, protect with Arcanine. If Gigalith does go down, which it probably will, then we bring in Coco, we just dazzle. If Coco goes down or if Arcanine goes down that next turn, then we've got Cortana to come in and hopefully we've chipped the Snorlax enough at that point to pick up a KO with maybe Sacred Sword. So potentially it should be alright. So Daniel, hey, how are you doing, mate? Great to have you on the stream with us all. So there's the fake out, and Snorlax smartly actually going for the recycle here, not attacking. So let's just go for that Flare Blitz into Persian, get rid of it, and go for that Stone Edge into the Snorlax. It's a foul play. Who's this into? Gigalith? This is just Poké Berry though. How are you, Daniel, by the way? Sorry. I feel so tied up when I'm doing battles that I just miss everything on the chat, and it's not what I want to. We pick up the KO on the Persian. I wonder if the Snorlax targets the Arcanine now, which would be good for us because, yeah, we're going to get a +1 Stone Edge potentially as long as Gigalith hits it. It should proc and burn the berry, which it does. Wow, critical hit. Okay, that'll do. That'll do the job. Gigalith wants to win this. And then we've got Cortana to bring in now. Which is a Sacred Sword from this point should be able to pick up there. Big Joy 1990. Thank you so much for the follow and hi. So we'll go for that Sacred Sword and let's go for a Rock Slide. Just in case. Just in case. There's a Sacred Sword. But I'm pretty sure this should pick up the KO here. Yeah, we do. Excellent. A victory. A victory. Which is good. Good game to my opponent. Yeah, and Daniel's Curse Gigalith is so good. I really do love it. It's really good, and I think we get to see it a bit more in tomorrow's best of 3 battler against Thomas. So do check that out if you can, if you're interested in that. Rock, paper, scissors versus Snorlax. Exactly, yeah, it is. What does everyone think of the new Ultra Beast Burst? Does everyone like it? What's everyone's thoughts on it? I'm really interested. I'll let you know what I think about it, but I'll hear what you guys think first. I think Nils is the only one that's around that can testify to what my opinion on Burst is. So we'll have one more game with this team, and then we might have to wrap things up there, guys. I will have to shoot it off. You'll watch the best of 3, Daniel. Yeah, let me know what you think. Yeah, and Fire Fairy would be amazing. It's the DNA thing from Jurassic Park. It is the DNA thing from Jurassic Park. It looks crazy. So, we've got our next opponent. Tapu Koko, Pheromosa, Mimikyu, Dragonite, Goodra, and Tapu Lele. So, super interesting team here. What do we do here? What do we do? I like Koko as a lead here. Koko Arcanine's quite nice. And maybe P2. And Gigalith in the back. Maybe. Or P2 and Kartana in the back. We could go Finny. Kinda don't want to. Or do I want to lead P2, Arcanine, Tapu Fini? Actually, no, we'll lead that. Go with that, and then should we bring Koko here? Koko's going to be pretty important, I think, in this game for us. So yeah, let's bring Koko. Yeah. So where am I? What have I missed? What have I missed? I know there's a Rock Ghost. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know. Like, Fire Fairy would be amazing. Steel Fairy would be good, I guess. It looks like it would be some sort of fairy Pokemon, I guess. Fairy, in some sort of sense. Fairy Fire would be extremely good. Flying Fairy, maybe. The way it kind of floats down. I don't know. It's weird, but it looks cool. But yeah, Assembly looks really cool as well. That has to be some sort of rock type, you would imagine. But I don't know. UB Clown is crazy good though. But I think the design of Burst looks amazing. So I love it. So we see my opponent here, the Tapu Lele, come in and Tapu Koko. I think here what I'm going to do is go for that infamously crazy Z conversion with Porygon 2, because the Lele might go for a it might go for a taunt into the P2, which is kind of what I'm hoping it does, and we'll just protect Tapu Fini this turn in case Koko wants to go for a Volt Switch or something on that slot. There's the taunt from the Tapu Koko, which is fine, we don't mind that. And there's an Energy Ball, which again is fine. Okay, so we are going to go for our Z move, which is totally not what my opponents are expecting. I don't think anyway. And what is this P2? This P2 is cool, man. You need to check this P2 out. It's a conversion P2, which is now Ghost type. So now it has the exact same bulk as you would get from an Eviolite, but it's super quick now, and it's putting on a lot of pressure against my opponent. So what I'm going to do is just Shadow Ball into the Lele, and I'm going to psych up my own P2 with my Tapu Fini. We'll see if we can get this set up. There's a Volt Switch coming out from Koko, which is fine. We should be able to take that quite... Well, not quite easily, but we do take it, which is fine. And yeah, it is conversion P2. It's good. It's good. Hopefully we get to see it in proper action now, because we're going to be able to get the KO on the Lele here, hopefully. Wow, that is a bulky Lele. Do you get the special defense drop? Energy ball. Is this going to pick up the KO? No psych up, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't know if the crit mattered. Might have, it might not have. But we do have Coco to bring in, I guess. Yeah, let's bring in Coco. Because the Lele should be in dazzle range now. We can just dazzle and we can ice beam the Goodra. And even if it's like Assault Vest Goodra, it's still going to be taking a lot of damage from these big stab attacks. Well, not stab attacks, but you know. And what boost did we get as well with our P2? Oh, we got an attack boost, which doesn't matter. So if we get the download boost as well in special attack, and then you get the conversion off, then things get carried away super quickly. We should have psych up on Coco, really, shouldn't we? As well. So we see a Pheromosa come in, hit the field, get the dazzling game off. This isn't sashed Pheromosa. This will pick up the KO. She is sashed. Get a crit on Pheromosa. Let's see what this ice beam does to Goodra. And that's... Oh wow, we get the freeze as well. Just crazy. Okay, P2 taunt wears off. I guess let's just go for Ice Beam into Pheromosa, and let's switch in Arcanine for Coco. Just get an Intimidate off on it. Another Pheromosa, like you can't outspeed Pheromosa unfortunately after conversion boost with P2, that's just one thing, but you've got Intimidate support. You're a Ghost type as well, it can't really do much to you, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Poison Jab. Yeah, we didn't want Coco just taking that unnecessarily crit. And we are going to pick up the KO there on the Pheromosa. And hopefully the Goodra stays frozen. It might be a Dragon Tail variant. No, it is Waterium Z. Okay. Which is pretty crazy. I've never seen a Hydro Vortex Goodra. But I guess because it has got access to muddy water, it can take... Yeah, and the other thing, Yash, the P2 once it is a Ghost type is so strong, and it has Recover as well, so it's super good. It's super good. Frozen Ice Cream Dragon, yes. So you see the typical come back in. We know my opponents use their Z move, so it's fine. We know the Coco is. Life Orb though. What do we do here? I mean, let's go for a Recover just to be safe, and I'm gonna just Flare Blitz into. Don't think it's going to be enough to pick up the KO on the Goodra, but it might be. We're running quite an offensive Arcanine, so it probably could be enough. Yeah, we take a Volt Switch from the Coco. So I think the Flare Blitz will be enough to take down the Goodra. From this range, it should be. Like, we've not been intimidated or anything. Might be a bit minimal damage, but be fine, and we get the Recover off with P2, so making sure that we don't go down this next turn when Coco comes back in. You see Muddy Water. This is a fast Goodra as well. Doesn't take down Arcanine now. And there's the Flare Blitz. But Arcanine gets a speed drop because of the gooey ability. Okay, so You're considering the PT for Bremen. That would be amazing. If if anyone wants the pay spin of the team, let me know. Private message me on Twitter and I'll hook you up with the pay spin. I think it would be. It's not a bad shout, and you can have a practice with it. I think it's pretty cool. So we see the Coco come back in. We should be able to survive. At least. I think I'm just going to Shadow Ball the Coco. And I'm going to just Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz the Lele. We should be able to take a T-Ball. And you've got to imagine the Lele might. Okay, so now... Okay, so Arcanine does survive. There's the Shadow Ball. I would have thought maybe there that the Lele protected. That's kind of why I targeted the Coco. Okay. So we're going to take down the Lele with Arcanine. But regardless, the next turn this Tapu Koko attacks, it's going to go down to Life Orb damage. So, can't bring in Finny, it's gone down already. We'll just bring in a Koko. I think the one thing I would say if you were going to run this P2 is maybe my initial idea was to run it with Persian, and I think that would still be a very good option with it. So we get the Dazzling Gleam off, we win the speed tie and pick up the KO. So a very good game to my opponent and another nice victory for the team. So this team seems to be very good, but we'll call it probably a day there, guys. We've been going for nearly an hour and a half now, but it's been a lot of fun. I'll have a quick chat with you all before we do go, just to catch up, because I've not really had much chance to chat in the stream tonight with you guys. But as always, I really appreciate all of you coming for the stream. It's been amazing. As always, great hanging out with you all, and sorry I haven't been paying much attention to the actual chat tonight. Been trying to concentrate a bit more on the battling, but I guess that's not a bad thing as well, because that's why you guys come to watch the battling, but at the same time you come to hang out. So Ghost is really good. Besides Muck, Persian, Snorlax, you hit everything else. For yeah, that's right, Yash. The Ghost typing's really good at the moment, and we've got 267261 is now following us. Thank you so much for the follow. That is really amazing. Yeah, Yash, the Muck is a bit of a problem, but I think if you pair it with, like, if you put Garchomp in with it as well, like, Garchomp's really good. Obviously, if you're using the Z conversion with it, you can't take advantage of the Tech Rage, so that's something you'd need to consider. You'd need some really good options against Muck, I think. I don't know. The other thing is you could, I don't know, Specs Finny, Specs Lele, their options. You've got stuff like Arcanine as well that can kind of deal with it, so it's not the worst matchup in the world. And you do get the boost, and the knockoff isn't doing too much damage from the Muck either, because you've got the Z crystal, so that's reducing the attack to start with, and then you've got that defensive boost as well. And if you've got an Intimidate user and you've got maybe Arcanine with Will-O-Wisp, that's probably not a bad idea to pair with it as well. Mandibuzz could be a bit of a problem, but that's why you kind of probably have something like Coco, maybe Xurkitree in there with it. There's a lot of ways you can kind of get around the weaknesses with it, and at the end of the day it's just a mod within the team, so it's not really something you have to bring every time. You could run it like PZ as well, so you could pair it with Smeagol, bring Smeagol in there, maybe bring Tapu Bulu as well, to give you some kind of alleviation against ground type attacks and stuff like that that may cause a bit of threatening. Wi-Fi is garbage. Missed most of the stream. Oh, that is super annoying, Mad Captain. I am super sorry to hear that. We will be doing more streams as we go forward as well, and we'll be definitely back next Thursday. So we will definitely do this again. So hopefully Wi-Fi, I can totally relate to Wi-Fi problems as well. So I hope you get this sorted out sooner rather than later, and hopefully you can make next week, Mad Captain, because you're one person we always want on the stream with us, 100%. There is. I might continue my battle spot double grind tonight to get out of low ladder, meme hell. Yeah, the ladders all reset, didn't they? Which I didn't realise the other day, so keep on with the Battle Spot doubles. I will be setting up some scheduling around doing a new team builder for our Battle Spot doubles team going forward, and we'll probably just drop one episode every week going on now. But like I've said on the School of Hard Knocks and stuff, we're going to really concentrate on the channel with doing VGC stuff, so that's what we'll do going forward. Nils, do you have a little more time, mate? I don't, unfortunately, now, mate. I haven't even had dinner, so I'm gonna shoot on, get dinner, and then I might have after that. I will let you know. Yes, Yuri. I guess I should also work a bit on my study before I go to Bremen. I have some stuff handed next week and hopefully on a team tomorrow. That is the best idea. Do your schoolwork first. Schoolwork, obviously. Sound like a responsible adult here, but I guess I should be. School's always super important, so Pokemon's always second to that. Yeah, but you guys don't want to hear that rubbish, do you? God of War will climb the Battle Spot doubles ladder again. Yes, Guardia is great. I love God of War. Mega God of War is one of the best. And maybe with Psych Up Mon. Yeah, I think the thing is, if Tapu Fini had stuck around there, if we'd survived that energy ball, we would have got the Psych Up, and it probably would have put us just in range to proc the Wiki Berry, which would have put us back up, and I think we would have been able to close the game up a lot quicker there. Maybe Psych Up is something that I've thought about on, you know, Metagross gets it. Metagross could be good with it. Tapu Koko again could be good with it, but then what do you drop? Do you drop Volt Switch? Do you drop Thunderbolt? It's tricky. And you can't obviously run Psych Up with the Assault Vest either, so it's awkward. Psych Up Finny is what I've got in this team, and the Energy Ball that crit us earlier on, like I say, it might not have mattered from the Lele, but it did crit and take us down, but that was what we were doing. We were going to Psych Up the P2, so we would have had Finny with Psych Up and P2 just running rampant on my opponent, but it didn't matter in the end, but that would have been kind of the idea around it. I can suggest God of War Incineroar for a Battle Spot doubles team. Yeah, that would be strong, especially when Incineroar gets its hidden ability, mate. That would be great. If you have a weird tech and it works, is it still weird? I don't know. Probably not. If it works and it's viable, it's not weird, is it? It's not a meme. I mean, if it's consistent, then it's not really a gimmick, because I guess a gimmick kind of works in best of one situation. If you can get the gimmick to work in a best of three environment, then it's not really a gimmick anymore, is it? I guess. Some might argue it is, but maybe not. Daniel, Haley, do you like new Sigaleo and Lunala? I do. I like the look of them. Cool. I love Necrozma. I think Necrozma is really cool. I grew very fond of it during the NBL when I was playing that with Alex. So it's cool to see the kind of mashup, but like literally cannot get away from UB Burst. Like the bursts, the clown. It looks like one of those fun like popsicles with all the hundreds and thousands over it. It looks cool. It's like the coolest looking Pokemon ever. So I think that's the biggest thing that I've had from these announcements so far. I do really like the new Z move from Lycanroc. I love the secondary effect to take the terrain away. I think that's really cool. So that'll be interesting to see how that'll get played. But it's looking more and more like the new format is going to be just an expanded Alola Dex, like I kind of originally thought it would be, with maybe some new Pokemon thrown in there, which looks awesome. And I think it'll be as much fun as VGC 17 was, if not more fun. So I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun. Salakran and Mimikyu could be good with Psych Up. Mimikyu could be really good with Psych Up. That's an amazing idea, and it goes towards more, because the idea is to kind of disguise the team like it looks like it's got a Trick Room mode in it, and that's how you kind of get your first advantage. And I guess that's the gimmick part of it, and that's where you want to be kind of going away from. But if you've got something like Persian in there, that's what I think it'd be a bit more consistent with that fake out pressure. Beside you with the part and shot pressure as well, just to shore up those defenses once you've got that conversion boost up. It really would help. So Mimikyu would be really good. Yeah, the Finny had it. Yeah, it's just a shame we didn't get to pull it off here. Yeah, and the Lele might have been specs, and if it was, then the crit didn't matter. So that's just how it goes. So, and that's probably was specs because it didn't protect that last turn that we could have shadow balled into it. So I guess that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, and I agree with you. I'm totally cool with an expanded dex, to be honest, and I don't mind that we're not going to get megas. Possibly, I don't mind that we're not going to get the other legendary Pokemon like Landorus, Thundurus, Zapdos, Heatran, and all those Pokemon. I don't mind not getting those Pokemon as long as we've got a nice balanced Pokedex. I think it'll be really good. So it should be a lot of fun next season. Right, guys, I'm going to call it a day there. But it has been absolutely amazing, and the most successful thing of the evening has been that my Wi-Fi has not lagged at all. The stream's been perfect. It's been great. So it means going forward our streams are going to be perfect and spot on, and hopefully we can just expand on them and do them a lot more often. But I just need to say thank you so much for all of you for coming out tonight. Wish Rich happy birthday once more. Hope you have a great end to your birthday, mate. I hope you've had a really nice day. Jason, I would actually like a Alolan Kanto Johto only dex for VGC 18. That could be pretty cool. That could be pretty cool. I think anything without megas and the Sweeto legendaries in would be really good. I don't think we need to bring things like Landorus back. It would get so over centralized very quickly with Pokemon like that. But it'd be pretty fun. But it'll be interesting to see. I think we're on the roll up now to all the announcements coming out. And what's for dinner? Zero Twisted. Tonight I have, my girlfriend made a vegetable curry the other night, so we're going to have the rest of that, which is super delicious because it's super spicy. There's like sweet potato in there, aubergine, which is eggplant for any Americans. I'm pretty sure that's what we call it. Like it's really good. It's really good. So I'm going to go and have that, and then I'm going to have some yogurt, I think, with a bit of honey on for my dessert, and that'll be me for the evening. It's pretty late to be eating, but I'm super starving, so I can't wait to have that. But yeah, nothing majorly exciting, but it'll be healthy food, I guess. Low carb as well, which is kind of what I aim for. But we can get into that another time. The stream lagged a lot. We just didn't want to bother you with it. Totally not a joke. Shut up, Jury. Shut up, the stream didn't lag at all, did it? You're sketching me out now because oh, I've probably been like, yeah, there's no lag, and you're all sitting there thinking, oh my god, this is like the worst laggy stream ever. Totally. Now I don't even know if that's a joke or not. And I'm just waiting. There's a little lag in the stream, so I'm just waiting to see what the response is now, because the chat doesn't come up for a minute or two. I'm pretty sure it hasn't lagged. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Alright, we'll leave it there. Alright, guys. Have an amazing evening, whatever you ended up doing. Everyone that's going out to Bremen as well, really good luck. If anyone wants the team that we've played tonight, the P2 one, hit me up on my Twitter, and I'll send you over the paste bin of the team if you want to try it out or anything like that. But don't make any too rash decisions with your team. If you've already had a team and you decided on it, you're comfortable with it, maybe go with that. It might do you a bit better in the actual tournament. That would be my advice. But if you want to take a little risk and go a bit edgy, then use the P2 with conversion. It'd be pretty cool. It might make a big splash in the regional. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Jory. You've kind of put my mind at rest. So the stream was perfect. Excellent. That is good news. Yeah. Thank you for all attending the stream. It's been amazing. We'll do it again next Thursday. So we'll see what we kind of do. We might do some more VGC. I'll have a new team on Monday from suggestions from you guys on the School of Hard Knocks that we've had this week. So we'll probably play that next Monday, and we'll just chat about Bremen probably as well, and just have a chat about how you guys got on with it. So thank you as always, guys. You have been amazing. I've enjoyed every single minute of this, like we always do. Yeah, but Lilycall's cool, Jury. Lilycall is the way forward. Lilycall's not a bad shout for this regional this weekend. Watch it win, Bremen. It probably won't though. Right. I'm going to stop the stream now and I'm going to go and get some dinner. So thanks as always, guys. I'll see you all for an episode of the School of Hard Knocks tomorrow. Best of 3 battler will be game 2 tomorrow, and then we'll be back on Monday, and then we'll talk about next week's stream. Good luck to you all. Have safe travels going over to Bremen. Have an amazing time at the event. Don't get too wrapped up in how well you do, and just enjoy yourselves, relax, and just play a game. And that's my best advice to you all. Thanks as always, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next time on this amazing stream. Thanks to all of you. So, take care, guys. Sleep well. Good night. Bye-bye.